Someone in upstate New York called the cops earlier this week to try to get them to stop the wind from howling so they could get some sleep. There's no word if the cops were able to help. I've had those moments where I had thought when my kids were like infants about calling 911, being like, can you just get this kid to shut up? Because I clearly can't.
God, you should have like a babysitter Uber service, right?
That's a great idea.
You just stick your kids and give them a call.
Yeah, I mean, when you get to your wit's end, you don't care if it's a stranger coming to take the kid. You just want somebody.
Just don't call
Tase, one of those Tase things.
Just don't call the Sandusky babysitting
No.
service.
Paul and Al. Your behavior is atrocious. It needs to change. It needs to stop. It is not okay.
94 HJY. 94 HJY presents the news that Jen missed.
You know, we're not going to be subtle about this one, Jen.
Oh, yeah?
Not at all.
You did it again.
Bring it on.
Yeah, so Donald Trump reportedly ordering sex workers to perform golden showers while staying at the Ritz-Carlton in Russia. So Wiki isn't the only thing that leaks, apparently. Well, he is a fan of trickle-down economics.
Ew.
And Kim Kardashian says psoriasis has spread to her face, which tells me that spermatozoa does nothing to prevent psoriasis. Don't fall for that line, ladies, all right?
Something like that.
Paul and Al. Mornings on 94 HJY.
Hey, thanks for listening to the best of Paul and Al here at 94 HJY. It's brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts. We have Monday off, but Tuesday morning we'll be back and we'll give you all the details about U2 tickets. They go on sale Tuesday morning. We're expecting it to sell out immediately. And Wednesday, we'll start giving away U2 tickets right here at 94 HJY.
Seems like Oprah is everywhere these days.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's because she's a large lady, Paul, and she takes up a lot of space.
Oh,
but
she's
she's really pushing the whole Weight Watchers thing.
Yeah.
She's lost like 40 pounds. It's kind of you know, like the old Madden phrase. You know, it's like throwing a deck chair off the Titanic.
Yeah, absolutely.
So she's really still quite large in the commercials. It's just kind of hard to take her seriously because she's this really smug billionaire.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
true.
She's trying to relate to the average person.
And when she says it's easy to lose weight, and she's got like 3 chefs at the house.
Oh, right.
Exactly.
And a couple of personal trainers and all. You know what? Fast Eddie Malukas, the master of digital editing, this is what he would like to hear on the Oprah commercial.
Since I started Weight Watchers, I've lost over 40 pounds. I've eaten everything I love. Tacos, pasta, potato chips, fried chicken, French fries, pork chops, chicken salad, fried butter, fried corny dogs,
Sweet potatoes.
I am a staggering 530 pounds, and I am 108 inches all the way around.
Join for free now and lose 10 pounds on us.
I am enormous.
And Al.
This morning I woke up and I had a little tingle.
94 HJY. Metal live here with the Metal Zone. Tonight at midnight, get 3 full hours of ear-splitting, head-banging heavy metal with Scarpetti. The longest running metal show in the universe is on your home of rock and roll. 94 HJY.
Home of Rock and Roll 94 HJY. Kevin, you posted something very funny on Facebook, and I was wondering, it was true?
Absolutely true. Mortifyingly true. It was one of the worst days of my life.
And you don't want
a lot of those.
Yeah.
Now, you don't want to mention this.
Well, no, I mean, I was going shopping, and I was going to a local store. They have everything there. And what I needed...
I could say, is it your favorite store?
You could say
I could
that
almost
it is.
sing it.
Could
Couldn't
almost
I?
sing that.
I'm probably not their favorite customer anymore.
Oh, no.
What happened?
Hey, Kev, you're nobody's favorite customer.
I needed Pet Safe ice melt. So I walk in there, and they've got all the ice melt and all the boxes. None of it's Pet Safe. I'm like, oh, man. Then I look down, and I see miraculously on the floor, everyone overlooked this bag of Pet Safe ice melt. I bend down to pick it up off the floor. The minute I pick it up, I hear someone yell, "Dear God, that's going down!" And I turn around, and what it was, that bag was a counterweight for a full-size backboard basketball pole.
My
and
God.
like one of those portable ones.
Yeah.
So when I lifted the bag, the whole thing starts to topple in slow motion. I try to grab it. There's a family of 3 with a toddler in a carriage who literally had to dive out of the way, along with an employee of the store, like Indiana Jones, to avoid getting crushed because I had it to have.
You pulled off the pet safe?
I did.
I smelled.
Yeah, and then I asked the guy.
Pet safe. It didn't say kid safe.
Yeah, exactly. And I said, "Do you have any more in the back? I need 2 bags." No, they're like, "Get the hell out of here!"
And no one was killed.
No one was harmed.
No
but
customers
a true story.
Ooh.
And I still hear their screams in my sleep. I'm so sorry to those people, and I'm not allowed back in.
94 HJY.
If I'm a Patriots fan and I don't have tickets for this Saturday night's game, and I'd like to get tickets for presumably the AFC Championship game next weekend.
Never happened, right?
What
There's
should
never
I
a
do?
shot. I think your only chance might be to get to Whiskey Republic on Saturday night for the first game against Houston, because Bud Light and 94 HJY and Whiskey Republic, if the Patriots win, giving away tickets to the AFC Championship game. Imagine that.
And you're hosting the party. That is
as far
great.
as I know, what I've heard. I mean, nobody's doing that.
Cool. All right.
Yeah, so that's it's going to be a good thing. So it starts at 8:15 the game, so we'll be there 7:45.
And you're going to be there?
I'll be there.
No.
That's not all good. All good, Al. We got to have some down parts.
Tickets are still worth it.
Now, what's going to happen tomorrow night?
Okay, NFL Films premature announcer voiceover. What we're going to do is just have you read this copy, and we'll put in placeholders for the actual stats when we later insert the film footage after the Pats-Texans divisional playoff game. And we're rolling.
The Houston Texans enter Gillette Stadium with
Totally delusional
hopes of knocking off the Patriots to advance to the AFC Championship game. Tom Brady stunned the Texans early by throwing numerous touchdowns and 0 interceptions in the first half. And without Texans defensive juggernaut J.J. Watt, Brady was sacked 0 times, hurried 0 times. Meanwhile, LeGarrette Blount led the rushing attack with a load of yards and a load of touchdowns, while Julian Edelman made a load of catches. Meanwhile, the Texans grossly overpaid quarterback Brock Osweiler threw 0 touchdowns and God knows how many interceptions against the Pats defense. The final scoreboard read Patriots a very high number and the Texans a very low number. All this in a season that started with a totally asinine 4-game suspension of Tom Brady. So suck on that, Roger Goodell. I just ad-libbed that part. We can cut that out or keep it.
Cole and Al, mornings on 94 HJY.
According to psychologists, it could help your productivity and focus at work if you took a break during the day to pleasure yourself. Of course, your company might not really be into that.
This entire show is one large pleasuring of oneself.
That's funny. There's actually a sign outside our building. It says, "Don't pleasure yourself within 50 feet of the doors."
I'd only need a 3-minute break.
And I don't need second-hand pleasuring. Thank you, Paul. Okay.
Damn it.
Looking for Employee of the Month again, Paul?
Well, you know they have to have secure closed offices for women who pump breast milk at work, right? Maybe they need to have an office with a locked door for other reasons. I mean, I would suggest maybe one for men and one for women, because
probably
be on the cleaning crew after that one.
Exactly.
We have the on-air lights in the studios.
Nobody pays attention to those.
It would be more like in-air, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And now,
What kind of jag-off would do that?
94 HJY.
So President-elect Trump's press conference, he finally had a lot to chew on there. The one thing I really liked and one thing I didn't like, the thing I liked was him calling out the drug companies.
Okay.
I thought that was kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
The thing I didn't like is him denying the whole thing in Russia of him paying for prostitutes. He
said it was all yellow journalism.
I'm like, come on, I want that to be true.
Donald had a way with Russian hookers. Donald had to pay the cleaning bill. He pretty darlings on the bed, where Obama laid his head. Golden showers there all night. Change the sheets before goodbye. Pretty darlings on the bed, where Obama laid his head.
And now,
You f***ing piss me off, you f***ing jerk.
94 HJY.
Hey, thanks. 94 HJY. Young Al, did you run into any of the big snow the last couple of days? You were, down in New York seeing family?
In New York City, it wasn't too bad. A couple of inches in Manhattan, but outside of Long Island where my mom lives, they probably got, good 8 inches or 9 inches of snow, so I had to sort of delay by a day my visit to Mom. But finally we drove out there.
She's doing okay?
She's doing all right, but you're getting older when your mom's getting older,
Yeah.
So my daughter and I, we visit her, and my mom was very excited to see my daughter, and she had a present waiting for her. It was, I guess there was some event at the old folks' home, and they got helium balloons.
Okay.
So my mom's like, I'm going to save this for my granddaughter for when she comes.
Yeah.
So I'm looking around the room. I go, well, where's the balloon? And she said, well, it's tied to the chair so that, won't float away.
Why?
Well, I go to the chair, and the balloon is half deflated, so it's on the floor.
Yeah.
So I untie it. And in typical fashion, my mom thinks that everybody comes into her room and does something.
Oh, yeah.
So she's like, they came into my room and they probably poked the balloon.
Oh, God.
And I'm like, Ma, why do you keep it here? And they're stealing her towels. They're using her soap.
And, and your inheritance.
Right, of course. And my mom has nothing of any value in her room at all, right?
Oh.
So I said, Ma, when did you get the balloon? She said, 6 weeks ago.
It's asking an awful lot of.
I know.
Okay, Ma.
All right.
Home and Al. Mornings on 94 HJY.